Here's another way we're going to use this, what do you call it? External plan, I guess would be the best term to use on it. Another way we're going to use it, and probably immediately, well, here's obviously a simple plan here with hip roofs on it, right? These are the existing roof planes, and I've got them defined this way, a 48 dash line. Options available, of course, however you want to do it. But what we are probably going to do is create a roof plan. This is a plan view that now has defined a roofing set as built. New layer set, new plan view. That's the only downside about all the multi-ref sets. I think to make them really effective, you need a new plan view and a new layer set, which is no big deal, except if you're like me, I've got thousands of everything, so that's a little bit of a downside. But on this roofing set as built, I've defined the roofing planes to be grayed out, thin and grayed out, down to a 24, could be even smaller, and they're gray right on this here. And if we go back to the proposed roof plan, the downside to this is that I don't think these can be set on just the roof layer. That's an interesting question, though. I'm not sure. I think, well, anyway, you can see what I did here. I used the ref set. This is the ref set from the as-built in this drawing. So it's showing the as-built plan, external as-built plan found here in the same way, right? And then the reference set, IU, what was it called? Roofing as-built. That's going to be the ref set. It's going to be on top of that, or below it, actually, right? And that shows the old roofs and the new roofs. Now, I'm not sure about this. I thought this had to be on a new layer, but I could be wrong about that. It was auto-built before, but let's just try this with one or two planes here and see what happens. I'm in my roofing set. Roof planes is not displayed. Of course, it should be. Let's say yes. Okay, so this is what happens with this, is that these roof planes that come from the as-built, are shown in all the same weights. So that's a little bit of a downside here, is that your new roof planes, and for anybody who's done this for a while, it's not really that big of a task, but these roof planes here need to be on a layer called whatever you want to call it, but roof planes new. And that makes the other roof planes, right, not show on here. Where we are, roof planes, they're turned off, right? There they are turned on. So you have to turn off the roof planes from your as-built, because they'll come over with it, right? And then turn on roof planes new, and define these in any way you want. But this is something we will use too. This is how we define our new roof planes versus our existing roof planes. I've got all my fun little sloper thingamabobs here, right? That I got them all set up somehow. Got little sloper things here, and all my roofing O'Hagan vents and external vents and all that's on my roof plan, as it normally would be for you guys, however you have your template set up. But this way we're referencing the as-built plan here and the as-built roofing set. Again, I think I'm not sure if I said this either to myself or out loud, but the downside to this is that we're going to need a bunch of new plan views and plan sets. No big deal once they're set up, but I like to keep this simple. I can see it's going to get pretty complex pretty fast, but this is another use we will use for the external plan view, using that as a reference for our roof plan. That will work out. I'm sure there's some framing stuff. There's all kinds of ways to use this. Anyway, like I say, I'm going to keep an open mind and find ways that actually work. The elevation thing was just, God, it was a nightmare for me. I couldn't figure that out. Anyway, hope this helps somebody. See you guys. Back to work, man. Have a good weekend.